Yeah, we're trying, just a couple more minutes. I'll give you a thumbs up when I'm ready. I think he's training. Yeah, you just get it. In a minute. I'll tell you to come up.
A public,
Hello. Relax.
hello.
It being a little after 7 p.m. on April 2nd, 2025, let's open the Kingston Zoning Board of Appeals. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Very good. First on the agenda for tonight is Mr. Mark Moore, 81 Howlands Lane. Please read it.
A public hearing will be held at the Town Hall at 26 Evergreen Street, room 200, on Wednesday, March 19th, 2025, at 7 p.m. Applicant Mark Moore, 81 Howlands Lane, map 8038, lot 191, seeks a special variance from the required front yard setback from Lay Road to build an open deck. Variance being requested under the language of the Kingston zoning bylaw, section 10.4B MGL.
Very good. Mr. Moore, step up to the mic. In the middle, you'll see a thing that says push. Push it, and you'll see a little green light come on. All right, before you start talking, I just wanted to explain to you that we have 3 board members, and you will need at least 4, even if we have 4, for a supermajority in order to get a vote, whether it's a special permit or the variance you're requesting. Also, if this really, truly is a variance, maybe we should check into it a little more since it's a special variance in variance. But it looks like it is a variance because you're looking for a setback from a road, which is usually 50 feet. A variance has a very high standard. You have to have one of the, you have to argue one of 3. You have a soil issue, you have a topography issue, or a shape issue. One of the 3 you have to pick. We can't help you with it. You have to decide one of the 3. That's going to be one of your arguments that you have to actually kind of bank on. So that would be, when I say soils, you have land, a lot of land, but it's mostly marsh, and your house is built on the only high ground stuff. You know, topography, you have a huge mountain, or a huge cliff, or a huge rock. Shape, it's misshapen, and you know, there's a house built inside of your shape because it was cut by family, or it was misshapen over time. So those are one of the three arguments you have to kind of lay yourself on, and then make your argument of why you should get, like I said, that higher standard of a variance. You're really going above and beyond. Where a special permit is saying, we have a problem, we're not trying to add to the problem, but we're trying to, you know, do a little more. So, and again, once you start, and you start giving us, you know, not testimony, but you're giving us evidence of your stuff, we only have one more meeting for one, either Doug, Lane, or even Marcia, the alternate, to watch it, to view it, get caught up, and then you're ready to go. Your other option is, you can say, listen, you guys have the paperwork, this is what I'm trying to do, what's in front of you currently, I'm not gonna give you any, you know, evidence of what's going on, and I wanna continue it to either the next meeting or whenever. But I just wanna make sure that you have all that information so that you can digest it, so I'm not putting you in a position where, because the only reason I say that is if you get denied, it gets denied for 2 years. So I just want to put that all out there, you know.
Okay. So here's the thing. It seems to me like it got miscategorized. I don't think this is a variant situation because based on those three criteria that you just explained, I don't have an argument for any of those.
And that's why I was giving you that such a high standard. So
I'm inclined to wait, try to get this recategorized the proper way. You know,
right,
so-
but I want to make sure that you do. So my curiosity, because you say your house is on Howland Street, and you're up to Lay Road, I'm curious if they're saying that you have two frontages. You know what I mean? So you would, I don't want to get into too much stuff because I don't want to screw it all up. I'm curious if the variance reason is because of it being next to Lay Road. Actually, Dave, you're there. I just want to ask this, if this is written up correctly, if this is written up correctly as a variance. I don't want to get into the whole, the meat and potatoes of it. I just want to make sure that it's written up as a variance because of it being on two roads.
So I had a conversation with Paul Armstrong this morning regarding this project as it related to another one that we were going to be reviewing for the zoning permit. In this case, Paul explained to me that his reasoning for the denial on the zoning permit was it is a corner lot under the zoning bylaws. Zoning, the setbacks do have to be met from both of those streets, which in Paul's explanation was 25 feet, not the more stringent 50 feet because it is a pre-existing non-conforming.
Okay.
So the side deck would not meet that. Now, the reason that Paul denied it initially is because the building as it stands on the property was conforming, or it is conforming. It meets all the required setbacks for the lot size that it's on.
You say it's a big
Adding
lot.
the deck, correct, adding the deck now would then increase nonconformity. So I question the reason for the need for the variance over a special permit. I do personally think that given similar situations that we've experienced with the zoning, it should have been classified as a special permit. It could be argued for the variance on the lot shape because the owner...
Don't be giving out too much stuff for people. I just want to ask why you think it was a variance. That's something for him, you two, to discuss.
Okay, it was explained to me that it was because it was the home is existing, conforming, adding the deck makes it non-conforming now. That was what I was told.
All right, so that makes sense. So I was going to say, you have a pretty big lot for Rocky Nook at 12,000 square feet. So that is the reason why it's a variance, because you have two frontages. Your house, even though it isn't, you have two frontages. I'll pull the board. My suggestion would be to maybe continue it and try to see if you can get two more board members or a full board. and maybe talk to the building commissioner, because you do have a high standard of this variance that I was that you now are aware of. And maybe you can make a compelling argument that would sway, like I said, if you have 5 members, you just have to get 4.
Right,
It's a majority. And I don't want to put you in the position, because it only takes 3 to fail it, 4 to pass
right.
it.
Well, I mean, since it's categorized properly, right, we just established that.
Yes, he
Then-
said it's established that way because it's on you have 2 frontages, 2 front doors, basically. Even though you're considered Howlands,
Right.
you're so close to Lay, and your house made all the setbacks that was required, so you're actually taking it out of conformity, which is a tough case. So I'm not saying that your shot isn't over, I'm just saying you might have a better shot if 2 more members are here, or even we get more and more members, you know what I mean? Our alternate shows up in
Yep.
case it doesn't, but I don't want you to give out any facts and have it make it that you have to do the Mullins rule, and then say these 2 don't get caught up, or Marcia doesn't get caught up either, or associate, and then you're stuck with 3.
I think what I'd rather do then is schedule it to a later date when we can have at least 4 people show up.
Yeah, I mean, it's each meeting, we hope everybody shows up, we
Yeah.
just don't know.
Yep.
Like I said, it conflicting and whatever.
So I'd rather try, like, how much time, if I reschedule, we talking months,
2 weeks.
weeks?
So the 16th, we have Cushman Farms and 2 Braintree.
Oh, how do we have Cushman Farms? I thought that was supposed to be on tonight.
Well, we're continuing it.
Oh, they asked for me to continue, okay. Cushman Farms and what?
2 Braintree.
Didn't we already see that?
I sent it to you guys electronically.
Oh, maybe I read it already.
We could do like 7:15.
Yeah. So we can continue it from 2 weeks out. We might have a more full board. And
Yeah.
if not, give Jeannie a call around 6:45. Sometimes we know, sometimes it gets on edge, like I said, because it just,
Yeah.
We can email.
Yeah, 16th should be fine. The week after, no, I'll be away, but the 16th should be
Right.
fine. What day is that? That's also a Wednesday? Okay. 7:15 it
all
would
right.
be? Okay.
Someone want to make a motion to continue this to 7:15 on April what?
16.
April 16th?
I make a motion to continue Holland's Lane till April 16th at 7:15.
7:15. Okay, a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye,
Aye. That's the week before Easter, right?
correct.
All right.
We've got Easter. Easter's
That Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, I'm just making sure, because it was the week after, it was April vacation.
Easter the 20th, right.
All right, so we did no testimony, so it's still unopened. It's just sitting. Perfect. That's how I
All right.
wanted it. Thank you.
Yep,
All right, see you in 2 weeks.
thank you.
Thanks, Tom. Now we just need to continue with Cushman.
Yes, so Cushman was supposed to be here tonight. Have they given you any money?
No, I'm waiting for, Pat Brennan to send them an invoice.
Oh, wait, Mike's turned on? Oh, there you go.
I'm waiting for, Pat Brennan to send an invoice over, and then they'll cut a check.
Invoice for what? They haven't done any work yet.
They reached out to him about the peer review, and I did too, so they want to see an invoice of what he's gonna charge.
That's not how, I think okay. So, why don't you reach out to them and say, they better put, 7,500 in the kitty
All right, I'll send an
before the next
email.
meeting, or it's gonna look like they're not even trying.
I'll send that to Megan Dutra and Tanya,
Yeah,
the
she knows.
lawyer.
She knows that they should already, that money should be already there.
Yep.
Why would a contractor even wanna do the estimate if they're not even putting money in it, and then come to find out they pull out of it and they put hours into an estimate? Right. So, they should have had the money to you a day after, especially for something that big. They want to continue it to,
The 16th.
actually, we screwed that up. Now they have to go after the 7:15. Because they're not number 2, they're number 3.
Okay.
So we got, what, 7 o'clock?
Is it 7?
So we got a 7 at Braintree, you said 7:15, or What'd you say?
Right, 7:15
Yeah,
for,
who's at 7?
81.
Braintree Ave.
Yeah, so Braintree's at 7, 7:15 is
Holland.
Howland's, so then 7:20. So can I get a continuance of Cushman Farms to April 16th at 7:20?
I propose to have a continuance to 7:20 on April 16th for
Cushman Farms.
Cushman Farms.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, very good. We have minutes.
and did we want to discuss dates for Cushman Farm visit? So we could give them a couple of dates, or we'll wait until the 16th, when everybody's here.
Yeah, we'll have to get a bigger board.
Okay.
Just because, so they've asked if we wanted to go out and see the site. And I figured, that's a board question, that's not a me
I'm
question.
good. I don't need to go.
And if we do want to see the site, we got to give some dates, but I don't know if we want to wait for, Marcia to be here and
I'm
Elaine to
good.
be here.
Probably should, you know what I mean?
Yeah, again, I'm just putting it out to the board.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to go.
And then we'll ask them for some dates, so they can open it up. Whether we go or not, don't matter, I get it. So I just figured I'd put it out there first, and then when there's more of a board, we can say, is it a reason, is there a good reason to do it? I mean, maybe it is. And then minutes, everyone read their
10,
minutes?
16, 11:20, and 12:4.
And their waiver is good till when, July?
July, the end of July.
So we'll ask them for another waiver at the next meeting. It says Rick Lincoln explained the revised development plans, which include reducing the number of units from 62 to 144. Is that opposite?
Say that again?
It says it's down.
Changes from 62 units to 144.
No, it's the other way, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know if the numbers were this wrong, but. I think on the back says challenges with water and sewer. It says, Rick Lincoln mentions state law requiring a fire department connection for water, even if domestic. So for private water, I guess that would be, I don't know. Or for water on site. In other words, it's not municipal water. I don't know how to explain that without
Okay.
saying that.
Yeah, we just got to change
Can
the
reword it.
62 to 144 to
Yep.
3. It's on the last paragraph as well.
Rick Lincoln mentions a state law requiring a fire department connection for water, even if domestic water is not available. Does that sound right? Does that seem correct on the back? I'm just trying to get that right. Oh, there's two sets of meetings here. Okay.
I make a motion to accept the minutes from 11/20/24 with just, we changed the 62 to 144, back to 144 to 62.
As amended.
Yeah, please.
Take a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Looking at 12/4/24. pretty good to me.
Yeah.
I propose to accept the minutes of the zoning board of appeals for 12/4/24.
Can I get a second?
Well, I have a question.
Go ahead.
We're still at 144 units, 2 buildings in December, right?
Oh, you're talking about the top page there?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, guess we could scratch that.
144 to 162? I don't
So
remember.
that's what it is, okay. That's one for, all right, so amend, so the minutes we did okay?
Yeah, we
That's
just-
not,
we-
it
we
is
didn't- we didn't accept it
144 to
yet.
162.
62,
Yeah, so.
So don't reverse it, it was just, we were missing 100 there.
right, a 1.
162 to 144.
So I propose we change to 162 to 144 units for the 12/4/24 minutes.
Which is also in the second, any 162
Yeah,
is 144.
second page as well. Good pickup there. Kevin?
All right, with amendments, can I get a second?
Second.
Oh, we got someone else?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so the number is currently 144.
144.
Confusing with all the numbers he's got going left and right. All right, nothing on there else? Anyone can make a motion to adjourn if they want.
I make a motion to adjourn the zoning board meeting on April 2nd.
I will second that motion. Mr. Eddington?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, good night.